Ezra 4 through 6 is one of my favorite stories. It has a wonderful surprise ending. After the Jewish people had been in captivity for 70 years in Babylon and Persia, they were finally allowed to return to their homeland. When they got there, they started rebuilding the temple to give sacrifices and worship to the Lord. But the local governor, named Tattenai, hated the Jews. He did everything he could to stop them from rebuilding the temple. After a tense confrontation with the Jewish leaders, he told them that he was writing a letter to the king of Persia, King Darius, to determine how to punish the Jews. He told the king that the Jews were rebels and that nothing they were doing was in the king's interest. But the Jewish leaders prayed and asked God to intervene. When the king got Governor Tattenai's letter, something interesting happened. God turned the heart of the king in favor toward the Jews. He even seemed irritated with the governor that he had appointed. In a surprise response, King Darius told Governor Tattenai to leave the Jews alone and not to stop them from rebuilding the temple of their God. In fact, King Darius added that Governor Tattenai had to help them rebuild by supplying them resources, food, water, and payment for the Jewish workers. If he did not do as the king had commanded, his house would be torn down and demolished, and he would be killed. Can you imagine how dumbfounded Governor Tattenai was when he got the king's response? Not only did he have to let the Jews rebuild, he had to help them in multiple ways. Can you also imagine how elated the Jewish people were when they heard the king's decree? That's called God's favor. Ezra 6:22 tells us that there was great joy throughout the land because the Lord had caused the king of Assyria to be favorable to them. We need to note here that the Jews were doing what they were supposed to be doing and trusting God to help them. When you and I have purposed in our hearts to honor the Lord and are seeking Him and walking with Him, we can pray for God's favor. Remember, He can open and shut doors that we could never open or shut. He can even turn the heart of the king favorably toward you. So seek the Lord with all your heart, and as you do, ask Him for favor.